Oye, mi gente, you're listening to the Red Lips Real Talk podcast,
where we talk about life, love, and everything in between.
You already know. It's time to get real.
Dale. If you grew up in a Latino household, especially in the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s, the TV would be on and everyone is kind of listening. And then he appears on the screen and you pay attention. You see the capes, the rings, and that voice. And of course, that legendary sign-off, Mucho, Mucho, Amor. Ladies, you know who I'm talking about. And just in case you don't, it's Walter Mercado. Walter Mercado in Latino homes was religion. He was a Puerto Rican astrologer. He told us the daily horoscopes to millions of homes in Latin America in the United States. He was our guy. He wasn't just reading signs. He was telling us our destiny in the United States. He was dramatic, glamorous, spiritual, and full of affirmations. For many of us, he was our first introduction to astrology. You have to understand, this was before computers, before apps, before memes, before birth charts, before astrology. He was the one that made it magical for us. He made it feel like the universe was speaking directly to you. And he wasn't just a TV personality. He was our tradition. He was our comfort. And he was nuestra cultura. And every time we add a little sparkle and a little faith into our words, that's our way of honoring him. Con mucho, mucho amor.
Welcome to our first episode of the year. And apparently, we're starting out with flames and horsepower because this is the year of the fire horse. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. If you've been playing small, not this year. The fire horse does not trot. She runs. So light your candle, fix your crown, and open your spirit. Because today we're diving into the magic and the momentum of this powerful Chinese Zodiac year.
Ladies, I'm so excited to do this show for the first show of our third season.
Yeah.
I hope it's going to be a great year because 2026 has been kind of a little bit wild.
I know.
But I really want to give out some positive energy because I heard that this is going to be a good year for almost everyone.
Right. That's what I heard too.
Yeah. So let's get it started. Monica, I think you're going to start with the fire horse.
With the horse, yes. So in 2026, the horse steps into its own year, the year of the fire horse. This is a powerful return to self. Horses are independent, energetic, freedom-driven. They move quickly, think quickly, and crave progress. In 2026, that energy intensifies. This is a defining year. Career shifts, bold decisions, reinvention. The spotlight naturally finds the horse. Finances fluctuate if impulsive, but soar when disciplined. In love, passion runs high. Horses may crave excitement and emotional depth at the same time. The fire horse does not test the horse. It magnifies them. This is not a passive year. It is a transformation year, a reinvention year. Horses may feel called to change direction, relocate, start something new, or release what no longer fits. The message for every horse in 2026: trust your fire, but guide it wisely. I'm liking that.
I'm liking that. What year did you have to be born to be a horse?
So for the horse, if you were born in 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, and 2014, that is your sign. The horse.
The horse.
That's your animal.
Does it begin in January or February? It depends, right?
I believe it depends.
I think most of the time, it begins in February. So you may want to check. Just double check if you don't know. But that's wonderful. The fire horse is very powerful for almost everyone this year. And not for everyone, but most. So that's why I'm pretty excited for 2026.
Yeah.
I think it's a good year.
Well, if you're a horse, if that's your zodiac, the strong months to take chances is February. You get a fresh start. May, visibility and recognition. August, financial opportunity. And November, personal breakthroughs. That's what it says about.
Nice.
I'm intrigued.
Yes.
Because they say that I'm a dragon.
Okay.
And they say that
I'm a dragon too.
As a dragon, this is supposed to be our year.
It's supposed to be our year. I know, I'm excited.
And I don't play lotto, but lucky numbers are for the horse 2, 7, and 11.
Nice.
Those are your lucky numbers. And there's also lucky colors. So lucky colors for 2026 is red, maroon red, like a good strong red.
Yeah.
And that is equal to vitality and courage. Orange means creativity.
Okay.
Turquoise means clarity. And white is new beginnings.
Nice.
I don't know.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot for the horse.
No.
So if you're a horse, get to stepping. This is your year.
There's a lot going on.
Yes.
And if you're looking for love, the love is very intense energy. Single horses, you have fast attraction, magnetic chemistry, but choose wisely. Not every spark is stable. Committed horses, deep conversations, passionate reconnection, but avoid unnecessary arguments fueled by pride. Oh, shit. Because this is a year of emotional maturity through passion. I think I already messed that one up.
But you're not a horse.
No,
Okay.
but it's the year of the fire horse.
But it is the year of the fire.
I'm not supposed to be arguing.
Because we have elements. I mean, people take this very serious, ladies.
What are you, a dragon?
I'm a dragon.
Read the dragon because I don't know. Maybe it's going to tell you something
Maybe
else.
the dragon's allowed to argue.
Yeah.
We're always arguing.
Maybe there's exception.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And it says things to be careful for horses. Horses must avoid burnout. This year brings high energy, but overcommitment or impulsive changes could create instability. Think before leaping. Prioritize long-term goals over temporary excitement. Balance freedom with responsibility. That's the horse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good way to start because it is the year of the fire horse. That was very detailed. So if you are a horse, literally take this advice because not everyone believes in astrology. Not everybody's into this, but I am guilty as charged. And I mean, I'm not a nutcase. It's not like I'm like, what's my number and what am I like? I'm going to wear gold all year. I'm not. It's not that crazy. But there are a little bit of, it's kind of eerie sometimes how accurate it could be sometimes. Like I notice I gravitate a little bit more to certain people. And then I'm like, oh, wow. Like my Zodiac said that I won't really get along with people like that. And it's true.
I think when it comes to some of the traits, not that I believe in it because I'm not really.
Yeah.
But when sometimes I'll read traits, different Zodiacs, including my own.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I see it.
I can see it.
But when it comes to like, oh, you know, what's going to happen with love? What's going to happen to finance? Yeah. I'm not really there. But the traits, like, I'm like, oh, wow. Like, yeah, I kind of see it.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. But
all right. So are we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
me,
Yeah.
I'm next. I'm going to read the snake. I am a snake.
You're a snake.
Yes. And the year for the snake is you were born in 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, 2013, and 2025. In 2026, the snake enters a year of powerful reinvention because this is the year of the fire horse. It brings movement, boldness, and visibility to a sign that is already naturally wise, magnetic, and strategic. Snakes are the deep thinkers of the zodiac, highly intuitive, observant. They move in silence and strike with precision. In any room, they are the ones reading the energy before anyone else even notices it shift. In 2026, that inner wisdom becomes outward confidence. Okay. This is a year where patience meets opportunity. The fire horse lights a spark under the snake. Oh, yeah, I need that. Encouraging action instead of analysis. Yeah. Career breakthroughs happen when the snake trusts their instincts and move quickly. Finances improve through smart investments and long-term vision finally paying off. In love, the snake softens. Vulnerability becomes strength, and for a sign that often guards their emotions carefully, 2026 brings courage to express desired needs and truth out loud. The fire horse does not destabilize the snake. It activates them. This is not a reckless year for the snake. It is a transformation year, a visibility year, a powerful alignment year. Snakes will feel called to shed old skins, outdated roles, limiting beliefs, relationships that no longer match their growth. Expansion comes through bold but calculated risk. The message for every snake in 2026 is clear and magnetic. You are not starting over. You are evolving. And evolution looks good on you. Our strong months are April, where there'll be career shifts, recognition. July, romantic intensity and attraction. October, financial power moves. And January, clarity and emotional breakthroughs. Our lucky numbers are 2, 6, and 8. And if you want to wear your colors this year, 2026, for the snake, our colors are deep red.
A lot of red.
Deep red, yeah, for passion and bold. Gold for abundance and authority. Charcoal gray.
Wow, that's different.
Quiet power. And teal, intuition and emotional balance.
Nice. Good job to the snake.
Yeah. And for love, very magnetic energy here for love. Horse energy brings excitement and heat. Snakes may feel more expressive and open than usual.
Heat.
Still mysterious, but less guarded. My single snakes, strong attraction energy. Someone is drawn to your depth, and chemistry feels intense, almost faded. The key is not playing it too cool. For my committed snakes, it's deep conversations, rekindled passion, honest emotion exchanges strengthen the bond. And this is a year to speak your truth gently, but clearly. This is a year of emotional transparency and power without walls. Things to be careful for snakes. Snakes should be mindful in 2026, not to become overly controlling when momentum increases. The fire horse moves fast. And while the snake prefers strategy, resisting change too long could create missed opportunities. Avoid secrecy in partnership and financial matters. Transparency builds trust this year. Balance intensity with rest. Not every battle needs your energy. When the snake moves with intention instead of fear, 2026 becomes a year of elevation, recognition, and personal power stepping fully into the light.
So if you're a snake, you got everything that you needed to hear to get your together. All right, let's move on to the rooster. I find it very ironic that I got the rooster because I got 3 freaking roosters living in my neighborhood. And if you know, them bastards don't let you sleep.
She asked me, how can I catch these and bring them to you? I'm like, I don't want roosters.
Listen.
They're mean.
Listen,
They
are. Listen, I love roosters, but not in my backyard. So let's get started. In 2026, the rooster rises into a year of bold refinement and power and self-expression. And trust me, they are self-expressing every night. Naturally disciplined, observant, and detail-oriented, the rooster thrives on precision and preparation. Because it's the year of the fire horse, this brings you speed, visibility, and passion, pushing the rooster to move from planning to finally action. This is a year where your hard work finally is going to get noticed. The fire element is fueling your confidence, and it's going to make 2026 finally a time for you to lead, for you to speak up, and to stand proudly in your expertise. You've been working hard on this. This is your year to shine. This is also a year for you to take that career advancement, allow yourself to get that public recognition. And if you're thinking of becoming an entrepreneur, this may be the year for you to finally do it. Stop trying to make things perfect, because guess what? You're ready now. Emotionally, this is a breakthrough year for you. And the rooster often carries high standards for themselves, but you cannot carry those high standards for others. Those are your own. Perhaps it's time for you to soften up a little bit with other people, because you are you and they are them. In 2026, it's also a year that you should be a little bit more vulnerable. You need to soften up a little bit. In other words, Molly, relax, okay? You should be a little courageous, but soften a little in your heart. Now, when it comes to love and relationships, vulnerability is actually going to be good for you. It's actually going to lead a little bit closer to falling in love. Now, let's talk about money. When it comes to money and finances, you're pretty smart. You're very safe, and it pays off. You like to minimize risk. Your success with money, it is never based on luck. It is always based on hard work and strategic planning, and because you're always prepared. The message for the rooster in 2026 is stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Do everything now in 2026 because you're ready and you're capable. And this is literally your year to shine. Now, your lucky numbers for 2026 is easy. You want to ask for a raise? Maybe ask on the 5, 7, or 8. You want to tell that guy that you think he's cute? Tell him he's cute on 5, 7, and 8. Okay. What are your lucky colors? Gold. Again, red is a big one for everyone this year. Royal blue. Royal blue is very good for you, my roosters. And white. Okay. In 2026, the roosters should dress how they want to be treated and how they want to be seen. So if you're wearing Crocs and cargo shorts, Molly, you need to go to like a stylist, okay? Dress to impress. If that's what you want to change your life, you're going to have to invest a little bit on your wardrobe, Molly. Okay, so the lucky months for Rooster in 2026. April. Why? Because in April, there's momentum building. There is a lot of career visibility. This is a month for you to walk into the room and say, hey, I have an idea, or I'm going to apply for that position, or you know what? I'm finally going to stand up for myself. Do it in April. August, you got a little bit of financial strength and recognition, and that hard work is going to pay off. Okay. So in August, you have a little bit of a chance of maybe getting that promotion. In October, this is personal power. Leadership energy is high. This is also a chance for you to take risk in love. October is a good month for you to tell him, you going to marry me or what? In January of 2027, now we're going into next year, that's when the year is closing for the rooster. So you need to reflect on 2026 and see the rewards and be grateful for everything that you got in 2026. Make sure that you have emotional clarity. Make sure you tell the people that are in your life that you appreciate them. This is a strong month for you to just show gratitude. Be very, very nice to people in January of 2027. Okay, roosters? And please stop crowing at night. Estoy cansada. So what are the years of the rooster? 1969, 1981, 1993, 2005, and 2017. That makes you a cock.
I'm going to go with the pig now.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
Keep them farm animals going. In 2026, the pig steps into a year of growth through courage because this is the year of the fire horse. So it pushes the pig beyond comfort zones and into new experiences. You are considered a pig if you were born in 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, and 2019. Pigs are generous, warm, and loyal. They value comfort, love, and stability. They often support everyone else first. So in 2026, the pig is encouraged to choose themselves. Career improves through networking and visibility. Finances stabilize when pigs step into leadership roles instead of staying behind the scenes. Now in love, emotional depth increases. The fire horse adds excitement to the pig's usual steady heart. The fire horse does not disrupt the pig. It awakens them. This is not a comfort year. It is a courage year, a confidence building year. Pigs will feel nudged to speak up, ask for more, and pursue dreams they once postponed. The message for every pig in 2026, you deserve expansion, not just security. So go get what you want. Your lucky numbers are 5, 8, and 10. Your lucky colors, rose pink, which equals love and warmth. Forest green for stability and growth. Cream is for comfort and balance. Burgundy is for confidence. Your months to take chances this year. March is going to give you social expansion. June is for romantic opportunities. September is for financial clarity. And December is for emotional fulfillment. Now for love, very nurturing but exciting energy this year, pigs. So my single pigs, connections through friends, a romance that feels safe but passionate. And the committed pigs, deepening trust, planning long-term goals together. This is a year of receiving love, not just giving it. Some things you want to be careful with in 2026. You should avoid staying silent to keep the peace. Speak your mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
With strong fire energy, suppressed feelings could surface suddenly. Speak early and honestly. Avoid overspending on comfort or luxury. Balance generosity with self-prioritization. Pigs, go out there and get your shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
I know.
Because usually they tell you to control, like, don't say it, but they're telling you to say it.
Say it. Speak your mind.
Speak your mind. Pigs, you heard that?
Because, if
It festers.
you hold it in, it festers and then you just explode.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
You don't want that.
Well, pigs, you heard it. Let her know.
The next one is the rat. You are a rat if you were born in 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008, and 2020. In 2026, the rat steps into a year of strategic elevation because this is the year of the fire horse. It brings bold movement and visibility to a sign that is already naturally intelligent, resourceful, and adaptable. Rats are the masterminds, quick thinkers, socially aware. They can read opportunity before it fully forms. In any room, they are calculating the next smart move, always 3 steps ahead. All right, rat. In 2026, that mental sharpness turns into confident action. This is a year where ideas turn into execution. The fire horse pushes the rat out of over-planning mode and into visible leadership. Career growth happens through initiative. Finances improve through clever pivots and smart risks. And in love, the rat becomes more direct. Less game playing, more honesty. For a sign that can sometimes protect itself with humor and strategy, 2026 encourages emotional transparency. The fire horse challenges the rat, but in a way that sharpens them. This is not a comfortable year. It is a growth year, a bold decision year. Rats will feel nudged to take faster action, speak up, and claim credit for their work. Success comes from confidence, not caution. The message for every rat in 2026 is simple. Stop waiting for perfect timing. You create timing. Strong months to take chances are March, because there's career conversations and negotiations happening. July, social visibility and networking. October, financial upgrades. And December, because of emotional clarity. Your lucky numbers are 1, 5, and 7. Colors to wear in 2026 are crimson red for courage and action, and navy for wisdom and strategy.
Ooh, navy. I love navy.
Silver for clarity and sharp thinking, and white. There's a lot of white.
A lot of white and
a
red
lot of
this
red
year. A
for
lot.
fresh starts.
Right.
Yes.
And in the love category, my rats, very active energy here.
You know what that means.
For my single rats, unexpected connections, attraction through humor and intelligence, someone who matches your mental speed.
Nice.
And for my committed rats, important conversations about the future, growth through shared goals, and planning something big together. This is a year of honest communication, no mixed signals.
I like that one. That was really good.
Not
And
what I expected for a rat.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Mr. Ratatouille.
And things to be careful for, my rats. Rats should avoid impulsive decisions made purely from competition or ego. The fire horse energy can feel rushed. Not every opportunity needs a yes. Balance speed with wisdom. Watch spending during emotional highs. And when the rat stays strategic but confident, 2026 becomes a year of expansion and respect.
You know what I loved when she said, not every opportunity needs a yes. Wow, that was powerful. That was great. That was a good one for the rat.
Yeah.
Good one, Maritza. You did great on that. All right, next, the monkey. And let me just tell you, I was about to buy a plane ticket to go to Japan,
I
go fight for
know.
Punch the Monkey. Because, I was ready to throw hands.
I know.
I was ready to, and then when they gave him the little stuffed orangutan from IKEA, and I was like,
I think everybody. It was very emotional. Yeah.
So this is for Punch the Monkey.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So this is for my monkeys. Here we go. In 2026, the monkey thrives but also needs to know how to slow down because the monkey's always trying to do a lot of things at the same time. Why? Because you can handle it. You're naturally clever. You're charismatic. You're adaptable. You're innovative. The monkey knows how to move fast and thinks even faster. However, you're really trying to do too many things at the same time, and that's going to catch up with you. Literally this year, you need to slow down a little bit, even if you think you can handle it, because burnout is very real. You're also going to be prone to some accidents. It could be a broken wrist, a broken leg. So be careful. You don't want to get injured. Slow down and think before you keep saying yes to everything because you can't. You really need to think about when you say yes. The year of the fire horse is bringing excitement, opportunity, and bold momentum that matches their quick mind and adventurous spirit. But if you don't slow down, that might hurt you. So please, please, please breathe. This is a year of expansion, reinvention, and visible success. Ideas that once felt risky suddenly are gaining traction because you're natural charming. Like Punch the Monkey, okay? And if any sign knows how to ride fast and move fast, it's you. This is also a very confident year for you. The fire element is boosting your courage and your leadership skills and encouraging you to go for it, to step into that bigger role, to stop second guessing yourself. You're just going to go for it. But make sure that you breathe. Financial opportunities will improve this year for you too, but you need to stay focused and avoid scattering your energy into many different places. Try to stay focused. Let's talk a little bit about love. When it comes to passion and playfulness, it does increase this year and it's really exciting. And there's going to be a little chicka-chow-pow-pow in your relationships. And this message for the monkey in 2026 is clear. You have to trust your brilliance and take that leap of faith when it comes a little bit to love. Now, when are your lucky numbers? Well, if you're going to take some risks, maybe you could do it on the 1st, on the 6th, or on the 9th. What are your lucky colors? Electric blue. Nice.
I like that color.
Gold. Nice. Orange and silver. No red.
No red.
No red and no white. So wear the blue, wear the orange, wear the
Punch
silver.
the Monkey's little stuffed animal orange?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Orange.
Good catch there. Good catch. So you could wear gold jewelry, silver jewelry, maybe a blue shirt, and orange. I don't know. Eat an orange. Figure it out, monkeys. All right. So what are your lucky months? March, July, and November. So if you're thinking of doing some really courageous stuff, get to stepping in July and November. This is a year of opportunity, but you have to also make sure that you don't overcommit yourself. But aside from that, this is going to be a great year for you, little monkey.
Aw.
Yeah.
We love you, Punch.
We love you, Punch. And remember, silver, gold, electric blue, and orange. Maybe just go to IKEA and buy an orangutan. Keep it in your car.
In honor of Punch.
In honor of Punch.
Well, now, the dog is my next one. In 2026, the dog steps into a year of strengthened confidence because this is the year of the fire horse. It energizes the dog's loyalty, integrity, and sense of justice. Dogs are protective, dependable, emotionally intelligent. They are often the moral compass in their circles. This year, that loyalty turns inward. Career opportunities arise when dogs advocate for themselves. Promotions or leadership roles may appear unexpectedly. Finances improve through steady, consistent effort. In love, dogs become more expressive. The fire horse energy encourages them to move from guarded to open. So it's very stabilizing energy. So single dogs, attraction through authenticity, a slow building but strong connection. For committed dogs, honest communication, rebuilding trust or strengthening bonds. This is a year of emotional security through bravery. I like that.
Oh.
The fire horse does not overwhelm the dog. It empowers them. This is not a stressful year. It is a strengthening year. a boundary setting year. Dogs may release relationships or work situations that no longer align with their values. The message for every dog this year: stand firm. What is meant for you will meet you at your standards. Your lucky numbers are 3, 7, and 9. There's a lot of 7.
Mm-hmm.
And your colors, navy blue. That's for stability. Red, again, is for courage. Sage green. That's for balance. Silver is for clarity. Your strong months are April, July, October, and January 2027, which is when you should take emotional reflection. Now, things to be careful for. Dogs should avoid carrying other people's burdens. This year requires boundaries. Overprotectiveness or suspicion could create tension. Trust but verify. Maintain balance between helping others and honoring personal needs. Now, if you're born in 1970, 1982, 1994, 2006, 2018, you are the dog.
Well, I really like the dog. That was great. All right, let's move on.
So next up, we have the ox. And the ox are for the years of your birth being 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, and 2021. In 2026, the ox enters a year of steady but powerful breakthrough because this is the year of the fire horse. It brings movement and change to a sign that thrives on structure, patience, and reliability. Oxen are disciplined, loyal, grounded. They build slowly, but what they build lasts. In any room, they are the calm backbone. In 2026, the steady foundation begins to accelerate, and the fire horse pushes the ox slightly outside of routine. And that stretch leads to opportunity. Career growth comes through stepping into leadership roles they may have quietly earned long ago. Finances stretch through long-term planning, paying off. In love, the ox softens, more affectionate, more verbal appreciation. For a sign that shows love through actions more than words, 2026 encourages emotional expression. The fire horse does not stabilize the ox. It motivates them. This is not chaotic year. It's a momentum year, a recognition year. Ox will feel ready to claim space they have patiently worked toward. Growth comes from flexibility without losing discipline. And the message for every ox in 2026, you built this foundation. Now stand on it. Your strong months are April, August, November, and January 2027. And your lucky numbers, there's no 7.
Oh.
It's 2, 5, and 8.
Nice.
And your colors are forest green.
Nice. First forest green, finally.
I like that. I like forest green.
Beautiful. I love green.
Burgundy,
Nice.
beige, and gold.
Beige. They got good colors. I love the palette.
Me too.
It's a good palette.
For love, in the love area, very steady but deep energy. For my single ox, slow building connection, attraction through reliability, and maturity. For my committed oxens, stronger commitment energy, planning for the future, practical romance, trips, investments, and shared goals. This is a year of showing love clearly, not just assuming it is understood.
Oh, I like that.
Things to be careful for, my oxes. Ox should avoid resisting change out of comfort. And the fire horse moves quickly and flexibility will be necessary. Overworking could lead to burnout, so schedule rest intentionally. Financial risk should be calculated, not emotional. When the ox stays open yet grounded, 2026 becomes a year of earned rewards and visible success.
Nice. I like when you said schedule rest.
Yeah. Schedule rest.
A lot of us should do that, honestly.
Intentionally.
Intentionally. There you go. But that was great. I love that. And the color palette, like if you're not dressing well, accents this year, I don't know how. Because the fashion colors.
I know. Forest green, beige, burgundy, and gold. I love it.
Literally,
It all goes.
It all goes. You can wear all those colors together
one
and you're going
day.
to look good.
Yeah, exactly.
All year.
All year.
All year.
All right. Tricks are for kids. We're moving on to the year of the rabbit.
Rabbit.
All right. So to all my rabbits, if you were born in 1963, 1975, 1987, 1999, and 2023, you're a rabbit. So let's get started. Well, in 2026, the rabbit steps into a year of beautiful, beautiful momentum. And as you already know, this is the year of the fire horse. So what is that doing for the rabbit? It's finally giving you the courage that you so desperately need. You are finally going to have visibility and a little bit of more passion and grace this year. Now, if you're a rabbit, you already know that you're a quiet person, you're a private person, you are a planner in silence, and you are very, very high with emotional intelligence. In any room, they are a steady presence behind the scenes. Now, in 2026, the quiet strength becomes visible strength because this is a year where all the preparation that you've been doing behind the scenes is finally going to have its moment for opportunity. Career doors are going to open, but only one way this year. And that is by talking to people, by networking, and by being confident. And if you think sitting in your cubicle and working hard is going to get you noticed, it ain't. You're going to have to put yourself out there. Now, your finances are going to grow also, but it's only going to grow if you put yourself out there. So I know you're a private person and it's not easy for you, but you're going to have to do it this year. Now, let's talk about love. The rabbit becomes a little bit braver and speaking a little bit more about their feelings instead of overthinking them, which for the rabbit, I know it's very hard for them to voice how they feel. They just kind of stay quiet. But if you want to chicka pow pow, you're going to have to say it out loud. Now, the fire horse does not overwhelm the rabbit. It energizes them. So maybe you're thinking, oh my God, 2026 is so chaotic, and it's not. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of awakening for you. So you're just going to have to handle that new energy and that new stuff that's going on. Don't see it as chaos. See it as the push that you need to get that confidence and build up your year. It's a nudge to step forward. So say yes to the opportunity. Say yes to everything that's coming your way. As other people have to slow down, you have to move forward because growth comes through small acts of bravery. The message for every rabbit in 2026 is simple and powerful. You're ready. Stop overthinking. Just go do it. All right. What are your lucky numbers? 3, 4, and 9. So on the 3rd or the 4th or the 9th of the month, maybe you should go for it. What months? March, June, September, and December at the end of the year. So you got your whole year to plan for this. Okay. What are the lucky colors you should wear? Buckle up. Pink. Finally, pink, purple, emerald green, and baby blue. Now, I didn't say that you were going to look good. I never promised that you were going to have good fashion, but I am going to tell you what you should wear. So I'll repeat that. Soft pink, blush pink, baby blue, light lavender, and emerald green. And if you're a guy, I'm sorry. All right, let's move on to love. Very uplifting energy here because the horse energy is bringing you passion and excitement and that little nudge, right? What I was talking about earlier today. So rabbits may feel a little bit more adventurous when it comes to romance, a little bit more than usual. Now, if you're single, you're going to have to put yourself out there a little bit more. Remember what I was talking about? You're going to have to do the networking. You're going to have to put yourself out there. But if you're already married or in a committed relationship, you have to reignite the spark. You have to do it. You need to plan the dates, plan the vacations, show more love. You're the one that's going to have to show your spouse a little more love than they need to show you this year. Okay? Because this is the year that you have to have emotional courage and show it and speak your feelings and stop holding them in. All right, rabbits, that's it for you.
And now for the next Zodiac. The tiger.
I love that intro. Sorry, I had to interrupt you. That was amazing.
And the tiger are for if you were born in 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, and 2022. And this year, in 2026, Tiger enters a dynamic and magnetic year because this is the year of the
Fire horse.
Thank you, ladies. It brings passion, bold action, and spotlight energy to a sign that is already fearless, charismatic, and driven. Tigers are natural leaders. Do you know any tigers?
I don't.
I do.
Okay. Courageous, competitive. They move with instinct and intensity. In any room, they are noticed. This year, the fire multiplies. The fire horse fuels the tiger's ambition. This is a year of big moves, big visibility, and big personal evolution. Career leaps happen when tigers trust their instincts and take decisive action. Finances grow through bold but strategic expansion. In love, the tiger becomes even more passionate, but also more self-aware. 2026 will teach balance between independence and intimacy. The fire horse energizes the tiger deeply. This is not a quiet year. It is a year of power, a risk-taking year. Tigers will feel pulled toward expansion. So think new roles, new cities, new ventures. Growth comes through bravery paired with maturity. And this is the message for Tiger in 2026. Play big, but play smart. Your months are going to be February, June, September, and December. Lucky numbers 3, 6, and 9. Colors to wear in 2026. Fiery orange, black, scarlet, and electric blue. In love, very intense and exciting energy. Single tigers, magnetic attraction, passionate encounters, and someone bold and confident enters into this picture. For my committed tigers, adventure together, travel, or shared experiences reignite spark. Important talks about shared direction. This is a year of balancing freedom with loyalty. Things to be careful for, tigers. Tigers should avoid impulsiveness driven by ego. The fire horse can amplify intensity, but not every challenge requires a reaction. Financial risk should be researched thoroughly. In relationships, patience will be key. When the tiger combines courage with wisdom, 2026 becomes a breakthrough year filled with expansion, recognition, and powerful self-discovery.
Wow. Well,
That tiger is feisty.
All right, Tiger, this is your year to go get her done.
Go get it.
Yes.
Oh, that's not a tiger.
Wrong animal noise, but that's okay. I think they got it.
They're in the same family,
they're
though.
the same family. All right, so this is the last one on my list, and this one is the goat and the sheep. So let's get it started. In 2026, the goat steps into a year of courageous self-belief. You are naturally compassionate, you're creative, intuitive, and you are such a huge empath. You are deeply, deeply empathetic to others. So guess what you're doing? You move through life guided by feelings rather than making right decisions for yourself because you keep putting other people's feelings before your own. You need to stop. You need to be careful, especially in 2026. You are going to be very hurt if you continue doing this for 2026. So use the energy of the boldness of the fire horse to help you stop doing that. Because you stop doing that doesn't make you a bad person, and it doesn't make you a person who doesn't care. But you also have to take care of yourself. This is not about changing who you are. It's about strengthening who you are. And you're actually able to help others when you're strong, not weak. Hidden gifts rise to the surface. Creative projects will gain momentum, and emotional intelligence will become your leadership asset. You see, you're a sensitive soul, and sometimes people can take advantage of you because of that. And maybe you think you're a weak person because you notice that people take advantage of you, but that's because you're putting them first before you. So please, again, put yourself first this year. Use the energy of the fire horse to help you do that because you have a lot of wisdom, but the people around you might want to take advantage of your kindness. Now let's focus on career growth. It comes when you stop doubting your own value. Financially, stability improves when they commit to their skills, but you need to have confidence. Please, my little sheeps, my little goats, have confidence. Everybody likes goat yoga. Now, again, be careful with stifling your own growth for somebody else. Now, let's talk about love. You can be vulnerable because it deepens connections. And those in relationships may experience stronger emotional bonding because you decided to tell somebody what you really feel and what you really want. Now, if you're single, you may attract partners who admire your kindness and how much of an empathetic person you are. The message, the goats in 2026 is powerful. You do not need to toughen up to succeed. You just need to trust yourself and be careful with who is around you. All right, let's talk about lucky numbers. Try and take risk on the 2nd, the 7th, and the 8th. Again, 2, 7, and 8. What are your lucky colors? Again, we're looking at purple, pink, beige, and forest green. Now, in the month of May, September, and December, these are really, really good months for you. So go ahead and take that risk in May, September, and December. And as always, I will end this by saying, believe in yourself and be careful with over giving and helping other people and neglecting your own goals. You have to be very careful with boundaries and your own self-protection. Remember, just because you're protecting yourself doesn't mean that you're rejecting, okay? And when it comes to your health, you need to protect your nervous system. You're a little bit more prone to having maybe like anxiety attacks or panic attacks, and that's because you need to make this change. Sleep a little bit more and exercise. Godspeed, my little sheeps.
Oh, that was a good one.
So, Monica, we've gotten to the last one. That's all you, baby.
Yes. And the last one on the Zodiac system, the Chinese Zodiac system, is the only mythical creature. It's a dragon.
Nice.
Dracarys.
The breaker of chains.
I am the mother of dragons.
Oh, you are a dragon.
I'm a dragon. And in 2026, this year, the dragon steps into a year of amplified power because this is the year of the
Fire horse.
Yes.
I was going to say fireball. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, or that, right?
Yeah.
The fire horse fuels the dragon's natural leadership, ambition, and bold spirit. Now, you are a dragon if you were born in 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2012, and 2024. Dragons are natural visionaries, confident, magnetic, often the ones who take charge without needing permission. In any room, they carry presence and momentum. In 2026, that presence becomes undeniable. This is a year of expansion. Career doors open through bold decisions and strategic risk. Finances grow when dragons trust their instincts and move quickly, but wisely. Now in love, the dragon softens. Firehorse energy encourages passion, but also vulnerability. Dragons who allow themselves to open emotionally will experience deeper connection. The passion is high. Single dragons, there's magnetic attraction, unexpected sparks, a connection that feels intense and inspiring. For committed dragons, reigniting passion, honest conversations, and planning something big together, business, travel, or life shifts. This is a year of emotional honesty and bold love. So go be bold.
Go be bold, Monica.
Bold.
And me.
And Jasmine.
I'm a dragon. Puff the magic dragon. No.
The fire horse does not compete with the dragon. It accelerates them. This is not a quiet year for us dragons. It is a breakthrough year, a visibility year. Dragons will feel called to step fully into leadership, claim recognition, and pursue opportunities they once circled cautiously. The message for every dragon this year is powerful. Own the room. You were built for this momentum.
That's great. Oh, I really like that.
Own the room, Jasmine.
Yeah, I know.
Our months to take chances. April for bold career moves. July for financial acceleration. October, partnerships and contracts. And January is for reflection and planning. Your lucky numbers are 1, 6, and 8. Ooh, these colors. Crimson for power and vitality. Gold, prosperity and recognition. A deep teal, strategic clarity. And royal purple.
Nice.
Royal purple.
Royal purple's beautiful.
Now, things to be careful for this year, dragons. You should avoid impulsive decisions driven purely by ego or urgency. With so much momentum, overconfidence could lead to unnecessary conflict. Slow down when needed. Not every opportunity requires immediate action. Balance boldness with strategy. Rest is not weakness, it sustains power. So get your rest.
Yes.
So, ladies,
Wow.
we're done.
That was incredible. I really hope that everyone's tuned in and enjoyed we put a lot of work into this. Hope it was positive. It was mostly positive for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
And it was also about self-reflection. Yeah.
Take it and just push through. This is the year for everyone.
This is the year for bold moves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, bold moves.
And red.
Yeah.
And red.
A lot of crimson. A lot of red.
A lot of
Every shade of red.
That's the color of the fire horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I see why the red.
The red and the orange. Yeah.
Well, ladies, as we wrap up our journey through this Chinese zodiac, whether you're clever like the rat, bold like the tiger, or making grand entrances like the roosters at 3:00 in the morning, please remember this. These animals are not boxes. They're mirrors. They reflect our strengths, our quirks, our I probably shouldn't have said that moment, and our brave heart forward, like the dog's loyalty. And if the legendary Walter Mercado taught us anything, it's that the universe isn't here to limit you. It's here to remind you that you have magic inside of you too. He didn't just read the horoscope. He was delivering our destinies with capes and rings and confidence and a lot of sparkle. So whatever your sign is, claim it, own it, embellish it. If you must, wear a little sequins and believe in yourself. Walk boldly, walk fiercely, and shine unapologetically. Con mucho, mucho
Amor.
Hasta la próxima.
Thank you for listening. Make sure to subscribe to our show so you don't miss an episode.
We will be dropping an episode every 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. No, like seriously. Subscribe now.
So just chill to the next episode. Follow us on Insta and TikTok.
Hasta la próxima.